when you're going on an airplane.
Hey, friends. I thought we'd come on here and just sort of explain a little bit more about why we've decided to. Oh, that's fun. Why we decided to. Well, we're here in Quebec, Canada, and here in Quebec they decided to open up the schools for those who want their kids to go back. So I just wanted to explain to you the whole process that has gone on to start getting kids back into school, and why we feel that it's important to get started now. So it's not for everybody, obviously. When we so our kids obviously have been home for 2 months. I've been homeschooling. Fun stuff. Look, they're now mathematicians. Anyways, they like doing that stuff. Yay. And only probably in the last month that the teachers start engaging in Zooms once a week with the kids. So one thing I do know about our school in particular, which is the Quebec Western School Boards, the French section, is they are extremely organized and meticulous about how they run the school. So when Quebec said that they were going to open up the schools, and they reached out and asked us, would we like to put our kids back to school? I mean, of course we asked our kids. So Lucas, do you want to go back to school? Lucas?
Yeah.
I didn't tell him to say that. He really wants to stay in homeschool with me. But Katya wants to get back to school and see friends. So what they did is they sent us a questionnaire, a detailed questionnaire about 2 weeks ago, asking us, about, do the kids need to take a school bus or can we drive them? Are we into homeschooling, not homeschooling, but online learning? And we said no to that because they're in French. And a lot of it is like they sit in front of the iPads long enough outside of school that we're just not interested in having them do all their schooling on devices. So anyways, and plus the language because they're in French. We get all these emails and PDFs with links to watching videos. Like it's really I really hate it. And you have to have everything open. And so anyways, they asked us if we could drive our kids because with the school buses, they have school buses because it's rural. And there are only 15 kids allowed on a bus. Okay, so every second seat they're going to be cordoning off. So we can basically drive our kids because my husband and I, John and I, both work at home, so we can drive the kids and also pick them up. So there's that. So once they hit the school, so the questionnaire found out how many kids are going to school, are going to come back to school. The bus situation, and then that allows them to figure out the schooling, the classroom, and so they're only going to have so many kids per class. Okay, so that's in-house schooling. So now when it comes to school, to getting started, is that we are going to be driving them, dropping them off on the road, not on the road, like on the side of the road, because we cannot go into the parking lot because that's part of the quarantine, right? Like the kids will get out and they will walk in, they will line up, and there's different entrances to the school, and the kids will line up for their respective entrance. And when they get into the double doors, there's a place to wash their hands, and of course they've got arrows in there. So the thing is that I love that they're doing this because they're going to figure it out. And everybody's watching, and I'm glad because, can you imagine having hundreds of kids back at school in September and trying to figure it out then? I'm not into that. Like, I want, and the kids, like, I mean, they're going to have to figure out, this is like, I don't know what's going to be like for the rest in September. Like, I don't foresee that it's going to be any kind of normalcy because of what's going on. So I'm glad that they're figuring it out. And I'm glad that my kids want to go back to school. And we're okay with it. Not that we want to get them out of the house. Okay, maybe it's a little bit of that. But the thing is that we're all going to be exposed at some point in time. Like, there's no way around it. So, while things are starting to open up, people are going to get exposed. And we have to leave it up to the fact that we are feeling confident about our health situation, our immune situation, like, are we healthy? Are we being active? Are we eating well? Like, that kind of thing. Are your kids as well? That we're going to be able to, to fight it, right? So we figure, we're going to get exposed at some point in time. We can't not, because we're not going to be caged up in our houses forever. But with regards to school, they have to figure it out. And I'm glad that they're figuring it out with a small group of kids. Like, can you imagine? Like, that school is packed. Like, every school is packed. And going back to school, to a packed school, and then having everybody figure it out then, I'm not into it. So if they can take and learn what they're going to do now, like, basically my son doesn't start, so they're staggering the starts. My daughter starts Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Then my son comes in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And like I said, they get off, they each enter different doors. They have to go through, the cleaning their hands and everything. And then it's up to the teachers inside. They have their lines. And like I said, these guys, they know how to run. Like, they're really strict. I won't, and like, some kids are into that. Some parents aren't into that, but I am. And I think it's good. And so they need to get used to this. They've been off for 2 months. Like, it's been a summer vacation, right? They're going back to school, and then they're going to get it summer again. And then, like, so literally, when kids get back to school in September, they'll have been gone away from the system for 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. Like, can you imagine what your house is going to be like if your kids have gotten into, like, sleeping in and, like, doing whatever they want, like, living on the iPad for hours and hours, and then you put them back into, like, a structured system? Pfft. Oh my gosh. Shit. Seriously? People have, like, enough parents have enough hard time getting back into it after, like, after a summer break. So imagine what 6 months is going to do to you. Like, I can't imagine. Anyways, so we're into this. We'll keep you posted as to how it rolls out, how it goes tomorrow. By Friday, we'll have a great vacation with no vacation. Yeah, like, I know. I wish I had time to sit on the couch and just, like, veg out my jammies and watch Netflix. Like, I have not done one day like that. We've been on a schedule since day one, and I think that's truly what's saved our family. So with that, I just want to give you a little bit of background as to, my daughter's super excited about seeing friends. Who knows what that's going to be like, right? Don't touch each other. Hey, Deanna, I hear things are cool in Taiwan. Anyways, so have a fabulous Monday. And keep an eye on what's going on here in Quebec. It's going to be an interesting week. Take care. I'm gonna have some time to myself. That's what's gonna be going. So, all right, gotta go. Bye. Oh, so this is the last day of our homeschooling, and we're going on a little field trip. No. So we're going on a little field trip walk to see a beaver dam. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be reading about beavers.
No.
Or we're going to be doing a craft. Actually, we got 5 minutes left to do our craft, but we've had some amazing craft Fridays.
No.
What about the bathrooms?
We have 25 minutes.
I don't know, but I'm sure they figured it out because they figure these things out.
Minutes.
No, we're going for... All right. Well, anyways, I'll keep you posted on the bathroom stuff. I'll keep you posted on the homeroom stuff.
No, Mommy.
The kids will give you an update. Kids will give you an update. Anyways, the kids are Zooming with their teachers today, and they're going to get like the what to do and what to expect. Like they can't bring their backpack, so that's another thing. They can only go in with their lunch bags, so they can't bring and a water bottle, and that's it. So they're removing a lot of the stuff that they bring in that they collect, and so. I believe we're probably going to get emailed like the homework instead of it coming home on paper. But anyways, like I said, we'll keep you posted as to how this all rolls out. But I'm pretty confident that they have it figured out because they usually do. I love my school. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.